just working. I'm pretty close to finishing my coffee. It's Tuesday and I have a coffee. I have no Celsius. I have nothing with bubbles. This is keeping me alive right now through working through the backlog of things that happened while I was in Kentucky for the wedding. I got the cutest hair clip ever. I went to Buc-ee's this weekend. Can you tell? I'll wait for my lunch break today because I'm gonna be able to catch up on YouTube videos. I have not gotten to watch my shows since we left on Thursday, so I did start the day this morning by catching up on Two Idiot Girls because it had just posted their new episode when I woke up and I couldn't resist. I usually try to save it for when I get to work and I would watch it right around now. But my routine's all out of whack because I haven't been to work or home in the past couple days. So I am gonna finish it now as soon as my laptop decides to open. I'm gonna finish Two Idiot Girls while I work for another hour, and then I'm gonna take lunch, make a pot pie, and probably finish some laundry. Honestly, I gotta get all our travel clothes washed and our towels and all that stuff. So check in with you later. My work day is almost over. It's so close to being over, I can taste it. I have about an hour left, so I'm going to start making dinner. Today has been so chill. I've gotten to catch up on a lot of things that I missed while I was out. I took Friday and Monday off for an extra long weekend to go to the wedding, so I have a little bit of catching up to do, and today has been like pretty smooth sailing, so that's really helpful. I am so tired. I hate that I feel like I need a vacation post-vacation because that's not how it's supposed to feel, but it was worth it. I would do it 100 times again. What can I say? So Josh and I didn't really do anything for Easter. So last night we were hanging out with friends from out of town who came over to hang out with us, and we ordered Chinese food and sat around the living room and just kind of like chatted and had a great time. And we talked about how none of us had really any family Easter plans, so getting to hang out was our Easter event and how much we just appreciated each other. It was so fun. So that was a bonus I didn't expect. It wasn't planned, it just kind of happened, and I live for days like that. So tonight we're back to reality, we're back to our routines. I'm gonna be trying to cook dinner as much at home as I can. I don't really like to film while I'm making dinner because I like to listen to podcasts. I like to just focus on what I'm doing. Plus Josh gets home and I like to just be present. I'm so tired though. I'd be willing to bet that it's going to be an early night for both of us. I went to Buc-ee's. Have you ever been to Buc-ee's? Dude, Buc-ee's, I have a bone to pick with Buc-ee's actually. I just want a black hoodie with the Buc-ee's logo on it. That's all I want. They had gray and a really weird golf shirt and stuff like that. No, give the people what they want. We want a flannel with a hood with the beaver on the pocket. We want a shacket, Sherpa, with the beaver on the bottom where the zipper is. We want velvet scrunchies, and we also want bows that are actually shaped like bows. Your bows are crooked and upside down, and I don't know why. There's one bow leg in the air and one bow leg going down. Thoughts? I just want you to defend the ugly bows at your gas stations. However, the shoes selection, insane. So many really good pairs of shoes in that gas station. Wow. No other complaints. That's it. Everything else, perfection. No notes, except for that one. All right, I gotta go back to work. I don't know what day it is. Wednesday? Day 2, going back to work after vacation. I was gonna take a shower, but I think I want to curl my hair today. Let's brush the teeth. If you haven't brushed your teeth today, now's the time. Here's the deal. I think I might have a sinus infection. I think I have really sensitive allergies, And when we were in Kentucky, everything in the world was in bloom. The whole state. Sorry, I'm fixing my shower curtain. We have a shower curtain rod that just does not like my hooks. And it's one of those things where it only bothers you like once a day for 1 second. So they never get changed. Plus they're butterflies and they're so cute. I don't want to change them. So cute. So all that to say is I'm a little congested. So sorry. I'm trying to work through it. I'm taking some Mucinex and some whatever. What's the stuff you take? Decongestion, which is Mucinex, but I like whatever. All right, I'm gonna get off here. Let's go get some coffee. I was leaving to get coffee, but I realized that there's a ball in my yard, but it's like a plastic ball you would get from Walmart. My dogs will destroy it, so I'm gonna put it back in the yard it came from. I forgot to record myself actually doing it, but I threw it over the fence. We've reached the part of Ohio where it's 20 degrees in the morning and 80 degrees at night, which means we're getting closer to summer. Thank God. So I'm getting in the work groove. I just started my day, logged in. I'm letting the dogs out. They're gonna love today. It's gonna be 80 degrees. So yeah, just gonna get some work done. I'll catch up with you at lunch. Hi. I thought I would do my hair and give you a little bit of my lore. I practiced my curls in my last video for the wedding, and now I'm just having fun with it. I'm going to actually put half of my hair up and put it right on top. I had my pot pie for lunch and it was fabulous. So I'm definitely not here to pretend like I have it all figured out or give advice or anything of that nature. So I just want to tell you about myself. I am currently 32. I'm 32. When I'm not making a YouTube video, I work from home. So you could say I'm living the American dream. I've had a lot of different jobs. I've worked in a lot of different industries doing the same job. I work in finance. Numbers are the same in every language. That's pretty cool. But decimal places and currency types and conversion rates and international bank transfers and wires are not. Anyway, I live in Ohio with my husband and my dogs. I have 2 dogs, 1 husband. I am a huge fan of live music. I am a fan of the Grateful Dead. I'm a fan of jam bands. I'm a fan of like radio music. I love all music. That's a huge part of my personality. I usually always have music, a podcast, or a YouTube video on. And I think that's because I'm an introvert, but I like to have the sights and sounds of other people around. So I use these things as my eyes and ears into the world to see what's going on and to broaden my horizons. I do learn a lot from each platform on a regular basis. So that's pretty fun. What else? I had gastric sleeve surgery in 2024. I am a year and some change post-op right now. I've hit my goal weight. Huge life-changing surgery. Part of me and my lore, so I thought I would share it. I have no kids. My entire life, I've been a bit of an introvert. I've been painfully shy. As I've aged, I've been able to will myself to be extroverted when the time calls. If I need to adapt to a group setting, if I need to, I will be an extrovert if in the right scenario. I'm home with my dogs a lot though, so what is the right scenario, you might ask? I have no idea. I have been on the internet since it was born, pretty much. I grew up with a computer in my house. My mom would get ready while she scrolled the internet and watched TV. One of my favorite hobbies is to thrift. I get so high off of finding a thrift score. I have a huge passion for plants. I don't know how many plants I have currently. I should go count them after this video so I can tell you guys how many I have. I started working from home about a year ago, and when I did, I kind of went a little nuts with plants. It was spring and I just needed something to do. So now I have an entire room dedicated to them, which I need to count because I can't believe I've never counted them before. It's so crazy. I'm just doing the world's laziest curls right now because I've seen so many different curl hacks and things on TikTok, and they all say to do so many different things that I'm not sure what's right and wrong anymore. See, the one I saw recently said to keep your wand straight up and down for beachy curls, which I'm going for. But is that true? Does it matter? Do you ever get nervous? I was at a wedding this weekend and I'm a bit congested, so sorry if there's any skips or flips because I probably coughed really hard and had to cut it. Like that. I want to watch a YouTube video, so I will hop back on here when this is done. I finished up my curls. They're just setting now. I did this while I watched the Bro Show. If you don't watch the Bro Show, if you don't watch Lucas and Jacob, you're missing out on so much free comedy gold. These people are funny in ways that you cannot write in a writer's room. So check them out if you want something to watch while you curl your hair. I brushed my curls out and I hated them, so I'm redoing them. Just so you know, it's never too late to put on deodorant. I don't really get sweaty very often because of what I do for work, but I do forget to put on deodorant, so I keep it down here by my desk. And I just buy deodorant from Walmart. I don't know. Whatever they have, I buy it because I need to not stink. I've tried the fancy ones. They still make me stink. I don't like that. So anyway, my curls are at a level that I'm happy with. I'm gonna do a makeup wipe and then do some laundry and change my clothes. There's something about me that makes me feel like I should change my outfit 4 times a day. As I speak on it, I realize that it's probably something wrong with my brain, but I'll just get this overwhelming uncomfortable feeling and I'll need a different fabric or a different texture or a different fit. So yeah, I do a lot of laundry because of that. So you'd think I would be able to keep up with it. I definitely can't. So right now I'm gonna go do some laundry. It's Thursday. Welcome back. Yesterday I tried to vlog, but I was feeling a little sick. And every time I turned the camera on, I didn't like what I saw, which led me to being kind of negative, which led me to starting over, which led me to feeling inauthentic. I don't want to do that. So today, to change that feeling, even though I'm still feeling a little sick, I got up, I took a shower, I did my hair, I put on some makeup. Obviously not saying that you need makeup and hair to feel beautiful. That's how I snap myself out of it when I am feeling not beautiful. I know I'm beautiful. Sometimes I'm just not seeing it in the mirror. I have work in about 20 minutes. I just went for a little drive and a little walk. Got my vitamin D in. As you can see, it is beautiful. We're really just enjoying the last 20 minutes of freedom before 8 hours of work. I have to figure out something to make for dinner, which I don't want to do. We have like a lot of large chunks of meat left. Josh's family raises animals to eat them, and so we get like just a variety of meat now and then whenever we pay for it or whenever somebody needs to clean out their freezer or anything like that. And then they also keep chickens all the time because chicken's really good, but they just get them whole chickens in the freezer and not like butchered chickens, which I'm struggling to know what to do with. But I think if I crock pot the chicken just all day, if it'll fit. I have kind of a medium-sized crock pot. I think I could turn that into tacos or nachos or something. I don't know. But I'm gonna go inside, let the dogs out, enjoy my last couple minutes of freedom, and I'll catch up with you in a little bit. I'm gonna soak up a little bit of sunshine and then get my workday started again. It's lunchtime. I'm making a ham. I'm gonna put it in the crock pot. Is it bad if your crock pot has a dent? Let me know. So I'm in a sweater now. I was not earlier, but my office is in the basement and it is so cold. So I need to feed my desire to wear 4 outfits a day by being cold then hot then cold then hot and then going back and forth. You know what time it is. If I get scurvy, it's because I'm exclusively eating pot pies. Somebody Instacart me some fruit. Somebody send me a lemon. Just kidding. I get all the vegetables I need from pot pie. My husband's been saying the quote, I get all the juice I need from hard candy, because that is in the show we've been watching called Mythic Quest, which is super good. I'm poking holes. Poke about 1,000,000 holes. Also, cute plate alert. I have to get off here so that I can find a ham recipe. Ham is in the crock pot. It's a tight squeeze. I need a bigger crock pot. I'll work on that. And my pot pie is done. I have my can koozie back. Time for my 1 Celsius a day. We're rocking the mango passion fruit because that's the cheapest one on Amazon and it's delicious, so I'll take it. The temperature difference between my office and the basement and upstairs is crazy. Our main floor of our house has a lot of windows, and so a lot of light comes in. Is that better or worse? I don't know. So I'm probably gonna change again so I can eat my lunch and not sweat. All right, I'm back in a tank top so I can eat my lunch. I just did a little bit of brown sugar. Everything called for brown sugar and pineapple. I even typed in crock pot ham, no sugar. Nothing came up. If you have a crock pot recipe that is good and it doesn't require 2 cups of brown sugar and a can of pineapple juice, please let me know. Drop it in the comments. Okay, I'm gonna have my lunch and then we're gonna check on this and then maybe we'll pick out what else we'll have with the ham, because I'm thinking I'm gonna obviously have to save 3/4 of it. So it just depends on how it turns out. If I need to like save it just plain ham, if I need to save it a specific way, shredded or cubed. I think I'm gonna save some cubed because I want to do ham and green beans. Now that I am not busy worrying and thinking about the wedding that I just attended, I'm gonna have so much more free brain space. I do need to get the ball rolling on my event, Chili Town. We host a chili gathering. It's not a chili cook-off, it's a chili gathering where our friends come over and basically we have a big slumber party. We listen to music, we eat, we laugh. I have so many friends that share a love for food and share a love for music and share a love for laughter. And when we get together, it's so fun. Last year for Chili Town, I was succumbed to my gallbladder. I had a rare midday gallbladder attack. Most of my gallbladder attacks happened around 11 p.m. after I'd eaten and went to bed. The one I had for Chili Town started around noon, which is super, super rare. I've never had one start that early. I had another one start around 4 p.m. while I was at work. That was awful. Anyway, it started at noon on Chili Town, which was also my birthday celebration. So everyone I loved was in my house and I was violently ill. And as a Virgo party planner who lives to host to live, that was probably the hardest day of my life. So all that to say, Chili Town 6, CT6, is my comeback year. I have some really fun game ideas planned. I kind of want to do like a Olympic style game. I don't know. I also have been kind of wanting to have a PowerPoint party where everybody comes and gives a PowerPoint on whatever they want. I kind of think that's why I'm interested in video editing and creating vlogs, because it's like a PowerPoint but with video. So we're not gonna do that, but if we did, I would be the happiest girl on earth. So I want to finish my dressing room, get my mind started on Chillytown merch. I probably should do the menu and plan the groceries for that. It'll be here before we know it. And then I have to finish up my work day. I have the ham in the crock pot. I'm pretty excited about that because I haven't been able to meal prep very much protein because I've been scared to cook all this big meat that's in our deep freezer. So I was thinking I could make a ham pot pie. I usually do turkey or chicken, but why not ham? And then we could have ham sandwiches, obviously, and then ham and beans, but ham and green beans, not like ham and soup beans. So I'm really looking forward to it. So I'm going to take the dogs out, finish my break, and just enjoy the rest of the day. I have a pretty solid list of things I need to get done for work, so I'm gonna just focus on that, get ahead, and set myself up for a good Friday. Tomorrow is Friday, of course. Today is Friday Eve. My best friend is so cute. She texts me good morning every day, and she always reminds me that it's Friday Eve, and it's typically the first thing I see in the morning, so it's a huge bright spot for my day. I really look forward to that text every week, and I appreciate her so much for sharing a little bit of joy and guiding me towards joy first thing in the morning. I will see you later. Bye. I'm getting my socks on because it's so cold down here. The lighting's really bad, so you can probably tell that I am back to work. I'm getting some cozy socks on. When I come downstairs, I have to get socks on, a jacket, and when I'm upstairs, I take my socks off, take my jacket off, or change my shirt, whatever. I know, that is such a whiny baby problem. Well, I am gonna clock back in, get some work done, and set myself up for a good Friday by getting ahead on a couple of things. And I also need to finish my water. Have you drank water today? Go get your water and take a sip. I'm rocking some, what do I have in here? Green tea lemonade. No, black tea lemonade. Black tea strawberry lemonade, to be precise. It's really good. I need to drink about 3 of those. I have been having some skin issues, and I really only have myself to blame. Your skin cannot appear hydrated, beautiful, young, supple, blemish-free if you don't drink water. So I'm trying to get back on my water grind. I was on a coffee grind for a long time. I still am on a coffee grind. I feel like once you're a barista, you pretty much never stop with coffee. But anyway, it's time for me to get back to work so that we can make dinner. I just checked on the ham, by the way. I probably should have took a video. She's not really done. It's almost 3. I don't know. 3 more hours on high might be a lot. I don't know. It's a really big piece of meat, which I don't usually cook, so hopefully we have ham for dinner. Otherwise, I can always just make something else. I don't know. Shout out to everyone who has to make dinner every day, who has to decide, who has to make the grocery list, who has to figure it out, who has to clean up after it. Shout out to you because it feels like a scam. I don't think I have talked enough about my Labubu. I got so lucky when I found it. And so I saw a post on Facebook. I searched for Labubu. Back up. I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers. You should follow her. She is so... Her editing, her story, the way she unfolds what she wants you to see is so cool. And I love her dog and I love her partner. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, she has a keychain obsession, which struck my fancy because my bow obsession has led me into a keychain corner of TikTok. So when she and her partner opened Labubus, I was like, oh, those are so cute. They're weird and cute, which is my sweet spot. So I searched Reddit for where to buy Labubus near me. There was a couple of suggestions. People mostly said they have them sometimes, but not all the time. Which at that point in my Labubu journey, I didn't even know that they were as hard to find as they are. So I'm like, okay, bet. I go to their pages and I just like them. I like them on Facebook, but I don't like make any moves because honestly, I don't have any money. I'm not gonna buy one, but when I have money, I wanna be ready. So I'm following their pages, and this page post, they make a post, and the picture that they use in the post is a Labubu, and they say that they're hanging out at the store today with their Labubu, and they say something else. But the post is not like, hey everybody, we have Labubus, come on down. Very important. So I look at my husband and I say, I want to go to the store, I want to see if they have Labubus. And I show him the post and I'm like, but I don't think they're not saying that they have them, but they probably have cute stuff. They probably have other keychains even. And I'm like, that's cool enough. Good enough for me. I want Sanrio. I want Pop Mart. I want Sunny Angels. Give me a Hipper. So I'm like, okay, they'll have something. Let's just go. So my friend's over. He's down to go hunt too. So we get in the car, we go. They start looking. It's a very small store that we end up in, but it's very kawaii. It's very cutesy, very just like everything I was dreaming of. And I see the Labubu that they posted. It's a big one. It's not a keychain or anything like that. It's a large Labubu, and I'm like, oh, I love your Labubu. And the guy is like, oh, thank you so much. Like the cashier, the guy who's running the little shop. And he pulls out a couple other ones and shows me he has a rare chocolatey brown one that is so cute. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I was like, yeah, I saw on Facebook your Labubu and I just wanted to come in and see them. And he was like, well, we have a list of people who want Labubus. And I was like, oh yeah, put me on the list. Call me and I'll buy one as soon as you have one for me to buy. And he goes, well, that's the thing. I have this list and I've been calling people and they're not answering and they're not coming to pick it up. He didn't tell me how long he tried. All he said was that he contacted them and had tried to contact them and had waited, and he asked his partner how long he should wait before he puts them up for sale, because he has them and people are asking for them, but he's holding them. So he's decided that since they aren't getting back with him, then he's ready to part with them with whoever has money. And that happened to be me. So the very first time I went to try and get one, I got one. I don't know how that happened, but it did. That's how I got my Labubu. And I've tried to get another one since then because I really want to try to get the pink one. I'm obsessed with pink, or one of the new ones that have colored teeth, or the My Coco, any of those. And I actually cannot buy one. So there is a market of fake Labubus, and those are called Lafufus from what I understand, which is so funny. What a word, Lafufu. People actually like the Lafufus. One podcast, I think the Mythical guys, they did an episode on Labubus and they only had Lafufus and they were pretty cute, but they were definitely off. I've seen a couple TikToks where people hunt for funny looking Lafufus, and I believe this guy found one. It was like a baby skeleton and then it came with a fur that you needed to put on. And it was so demented looking. It was so funny. If you look on Amazon for Labubu and click through the Lafufus, people post comments so upset because they receive it and it's just not the same. They're not painted the same. They're not constructed the same. Their heads totally, literally sideways, stuff like that. I cannot get my hands on another one. Like I said, I really want the pink one, and I'm really lucky that I got one, I guess. And I'm torn on if I want to buy it clothes or not, because I know that's a slippery slope, and once I buy it one outfit, I'm gonna want to buy it so many outfits because I myself love to change outfits. I don't know. So I'm gonna get back to work and we can catch up more later I'll let you know how the crock pot's going, because I'm just so concerned it's not going to be done in time, but I can always just like microwave something. I can't eat microwave food, but I think I'll tell that story later. It might be too soon. It might be a little too soon. Anyway, all right, bye. Not sponsored and actually not super healthy, but the Nature Valley bars that are super crispy are so nostalgic to me. I used to eat them in high school all the time. 10 out of 10. I can't wait. I want to check on the ham. Okay, great. There's a lot more activity than there was the last time I checked. I think it's coming along. I think we have another 2.5 hours to go before I'd like it to be done. So yeah, cool. Pleased. Shout out to whoever invented the crock pot. I owe you so many dinners. This thing, worth its weight in gold. I'll tell you that much. I keep seeing people online with the Drew Barrymore crock pots. That lid holder has got me in a chokehold. We're getting into the afternoon when the sun is setting and it heats up my house. I have the plant room is getting a lot of sun right now, and I can actually take you in there. Hold on, I'll show you my plants. Let's count them. Okay, I was going to count them, but I don't think I want to because that seems negative. So here is an orchid that's still in bloom. These blooms have lasted for well over a month, and I'm just in awe of them. They're so gorgeous. My other two orchids, they bloomed, and within a week or two, the flowers were spent. So I'm just really grateful for this little lady. She's making me so happy. This is a money tree that I'm trying to root. Will it work? Probably not. I'm not going to give you all the tea, but this little jade tree I love. I'm a big sucker for a Fittonia, any variety. I have a white, a pink, and I have another one. There it is. There's the white. Yes. I bought this simply for the string of pearls. I've never had one before, and I just love. This was a propagation that is spitting out a new leaf finally. This is the original leaf. I accidentally threw this plant away when my friend brought it over. I thought it was a trimming from a different plant. This is green onion from Kroger. I always buy a bundle when I'm going through a baked potato phase, so you already know. Do I need to say anything about this? Or do you guys get it? The girls who get it, get it. Wow. Again, my white Fittonia. It's a baby. I just got it. I love a cactus. I love a bamboo. I love a cutting. I love a propagation. This is a baby monstera. Hi. What are you guys doing? This is my oldest plant, huge Fittonia cactus. And then my spotted begonia, who I will be buying a trellis for soon, and I will be trimming it soon. And I probably will separate it and propagate it when I'm at it. Oh, and then I have a, oh gosh, what are you? Croton. Just hanging on by a thread back there, as you do. So yeah, that's just my plant room plants. I have other plants scattered around the house, but I'll give you a better tour later. Wanna go outside? What a gorgeous Ohio day. These flowers smell so good. I wish you could smell them. Oh my goodness. I was sitting here earlier this morning while I drank my coffee, and I was just listening to all of the bees buzzing and pollinating. It was so beautiful. Hi, buddy. Hi. Murphy poses. It's so funny. I'm feeling super snacky, so I think I'm going to make some cheese. Colby Jack is the goat. You don't need any other cheese. Plate reveal. She is cute. Corral. All hits, no skips. My entire life, cheese and crackers has been on the menu. This is like a go-to staple. If I have money, if I'm broke, no matter what, it's a great investment. I struggle with remembering to finish a block of cheese, but we recently got a Ninja food processor, and that makes chopping cheese so much easier because it pretty much shreds it. We just had some crackers that I had in a bag. We're gonna make a little snack plate for lunch. Well, I guess this is a snack. Hold on, I'll flip it around. I have just cheese, crackers, and nut and fruit blend. It's like Sam's Club mixed nuts with some dried cranberries I had, with some mini chocolate chips I had, but with a lot of the almonds removed because Josh and I don't like almonds that much. While I have you here, let's check on the crock pot because it's just right here. She's looking good. We still have quite a while. I'm thinking about making mac and cheese to go with it. In your mind, what is a side that has to go with ham? I'm thinking about it and I can't decide because it's ham, but it's not a holiday. So it's a little different than sides I would have with ham on a holiday. Am I going to make a deviled egg? Maybe? Probably not. Who knows? Today has gone by so fast. I had Monday off this week at work, so my work week has been all kerfuffled. That's okay. I'm gonna get snuggled in, me and my Bucky's blankie. It is finally Friday. We have one activity to do on the weekend, which will require a little bit of a road trip. We are spending time with family this weekend. Sorry, I spotted a Murphy hairball. He's here, by the way. If you can ever hear him breathing or shaking or chewing, he's my shadow, so he's pretty much always in the room. The ham went over so well. I didn't end up filming anything last night because my friend came over and he brought another friend and I was just in host mode, so I made dinner. I also made some brownies. These are, chocolate chip marshmallow brownies. They were really good. I think I'm gonna end the vlog today, take a look at everything I've recorded over the week, make my video, and then try and do a weekend vlog and do something fun on Saturday. Sorry, is it part of girlhood to just hate the hairs that fall down beside your head? Anyway, it is already 78 degrees. I want to go get a little treat and I need to get out of the house because I work from home, and if you don't leave your house, you go crazy. So we're going to hit the road. Come here. Come here. Murphy's not supposed to jump, so he will never stay jumping, but by the way, this is the fit for the day. This is my custom Grateful Dead flannel over an activewear dress with a bow, because you're not dressed without your bow on. All right, let's go. We're an hour before work starts. So I started the dishwasher and decided that I wanted to talk some more, so you'll probably hear that. But here's your reminder, change your smoke detector batteries. Get a carbon monoxide alarm. It's time. Spring has sprung. Make sure that you're safe. Also, drink some water, take your meds, and meditate for 5 minutes. The only bad thing about an athletic dress is that at some point you're gonna be naked in the bathroom. You're gonna be peeing like this, but naked. But this one has a pocket, so I can't be too mad. I've been really thinking about getting the Halara ones with the little shorts that pull down so you don't have to get naked. Let me know if I should. If you have an athletic dress with shorts that are not attached so you can just pee like a lady and not like a naked porta potty gremlin, let me know. It's almost time for work. At least it's Friday. Hey. And I set myself up for success today, so I don't have a lot on my plate, so hopefully there's no big... What is this hair? Hopefully there's no big fires. So something fun happened. The car charger that I plug my USB-C or my USBs, any of my USBs into, is dead. So my music is not gonna play because my Bluetooth device can't get any power. We love it. I'm currently heading to Dunkin' Donuts. Gonna get my coffee on. I was gonna go for a walk and it was really warm, but now it's just rain. So I guess no walk today. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. It's almost the right color. Their drive-through times must be crazy. They never let you sit at the window where they take money, ever. I already feel better. I just got home from running around. Oh wow. I wanted to go to the park. Actually, I did go to the park. It started pouring rain, so I came home. Now I'm with my boys. It's Friday. Come on, I'm not coming out. I'm not liking my hair today. If you like it, tell me you like it, because it's making me crazy. I just watered the plant babies yesterday, so everything should be good. My pizza stone and my pans are under my Monstera right now because I have no space. I can't thrift or purchase another item because this kitchen is full. There's literally no space to be heard. Murphy! He just lifted up the trash can right in front of me. I need to finish loading the dishwasher. There's some stuff in here. I'm gonna get that, start work, and then it doesn't have to run when I want a video on my lunch. I forgot I restocked on Celsius, so I get to have a Celsius today. I'm so excited. I'm gonna do a quick check for other dishes and I'm gonna run the dishwasher, so I'll be right back. So I started the dishwasher and decided that I wanted to talk some more, so you'll probably hear that. But here's your reminder, change your smoke detector batteries. Get a carbon monoxide alarm. It's time. Spring has sprung. Make sure that you're safe. Also, drink some water, take your meds, and meditate for 5 minutes. Okay, it's almost time for work. Much like a capybara, I have no known enemies. What if that was my Real Housewives tagline? Pour one out for my homies and my capybaras. We have made it halfway through the workday. It's been rainy all day. Murphy's been sleeping peacefully all day long, and I'm about to stop and have a little lunch. I'll give you a guess as to what I'm having for lunch. One hint. It rhymes with snot snide. It's Friday night. We're going to our friend's food truck for smash burgers. It's gonna be good.